see.
Yay! It's working! It's working! Holy Toledo, Batman! It is working!
So, sorry about that. Weather's been a bit harrowing today. We gotten this strange thing people call rain here in Southern California. So, even though the last Starbound stream was on a completely different computer, running a completely different and odd setup, okay, cool. The stream is working. I took some of the cues from that particular stream and I thought, hey, why don't I do that tonight? I really wish I could put those on the world on one of my saves on a machine that is currently inoperable right now. And lo and behold, because of the miraculous, glorified beauty of Lord Gaben and Linus Torvald, I was able to quickly and easily sync my save file from a remote computer to this computer. So I'll be able to use my save. The save with the barren wastes. Yes, yes, my friend. The barren waste is going to get in fucking sane, bro. It's gonna be absolute nuts. Ha ha ha. So the goal is to find a second barren waste planet. Figure out a particular spot in which I'm going to dig and start creating a massive, massive marketplace. I have no need for guards, not unless I go and terraform the planet. So there's absolutely no use for that, but I want to go from the top all the way to the core with nothing but merchants. So this is going to be a very, very interesting stream. And I'll also experiment at some point with elevators too. So join me in this relaxing stream of Starbound. Let's go. Yay, my save! It exists! Why is it in survival? Oh dear God. Planet, here I come. Yay, I've got friends. Let's zoom out. I know there's a barren lunar, temperate. So I'm looking for a barren. And there's another barren. Let's go. Hey, ho. Let's go. Hey, ho. Okay, where is this barren planet? Is that it? Is that it? No, that's it. Tiny little thing. But it will do. It will do. Oh, no, you don't, headphones. No, you don't. So, a strange hue. Interesting. Okie dokie, there we go. Let me turn down the audio for my headphones, because that was way too blippin' loud. Way too loud. Okay, so, what do I have? Okay, this is going to be a starting point. Okay, that's a good start for the background. Is a lot of dirt. Let's make it at least somewhat presentable. Score! Okie dokie. I am going to need platforms. Because I am going to dig. But before I dig, why don't I set some doors up? Do I have doors? No, I do not. Okay, now let's try this. Dig! Dig, ye fool!
Blub 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 blub.
Boy, that's way too loud. That's gonna be obnoxious for you guys. So let's fix that. Not gonna fix it in post. So what am I doing here? I want to dig at least a chasm that goes all the way down, or at least a good portion of the way.
Blub blub blub.
Man, is this gonna be deep. Okay. I'm going to call that good for now. Let's see if I have enough platforms. I should. Maybe not. Ah, silly me. Well, the Minecraft fans are already upset at me because, well, I've actually never played Minecraft. I prefer my Terraria and Starbound. They're just relaxing. Let's go put a light there. That way I can see what I'm doing. Whoa. Well, that didn't work quite as planned.
Hey, Oz.
Welcome. This is going to be an interesting and odd stream compared to my usual Sunday fare. There will be a little bit more cheating with the admin mode. Possibly. Okay, what? Ouch! Oh, I'd be dead. Hey Linux Gnu, how ya doing? Thank you for making it to one of these streams. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty interesting fuck around stream. This is not one to be taken serious. The goal, as I mentioned for this stream, is to create a planet-huge marketplace. And yes, everything you see here is done completely on Linux. That is one of the reasons why I'm hosted by the venerable Linux Gamecast, doing a Saturday show talking about Linux gaming, news, reviews, and whatever the hell else they come up with. Hashtag 5dudes. So, oh, I should stop getting distracted. See, you're distracting me. Let's see. Bulldozer? I'm not gonna need. Huh. It will work. That's one of the benefits, Jinx Edu, is Linux, and especially this game, will work on pretty much any sort of potato. I mean, you won't be able to stream per se, but one of the reasons why I have so many hours. Yes, the bulldozer is, first of all, the bulldozer is a workshop item, and I was like, I want that! Gimme! So I got it. Yeah. It is one of the few mods that I have for this game. Bulldozer, stacking food, and the other bulldozer. But going back to system specs, this game will run playable around 15 frames per second on an Intel X3100 iGPU. So if you have anything equatable to that, it will run. It will not run on any older Intel integrated graphics chip. And the reason is, you see the lighting and shadow here? It requires a chipset with TNL. And if you don't have a graphics card that supports that, like every Intel integrated chipset before the X3100, it will not work. It will be a bad time. Oh yeah, the workshop is abound with some amazing stuff for Starbound. Okay, let's put a torch here so that I can at least somewhat see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. What? Okay. So, what I wanted to do is Linux GNU, I don't think so. I really don't think so. I would not put it on anything older than maybe Pentium M, maybe a Pentium 4. Can't tell you what the equivalent Athlon would be. An Athlon X2 20 or 2400 or 3400. I cannot. AMD's naming scheme angers and confuses me. Okay. I want to build a crafting table. Cool. As I said, I don't know how well it will work on something like that. I can tell you that I do have Starbound running, or I did have Starbound running on a 1 gigahertz, was it? No, a 1.5 gigahertz Pentium 3, but I had a relatively decent graphics card, and that was before they added a few things. NVIDIA is a better option only because you get better performance per buck out of it. But if you want out of the box, I don't want to deal with drivers. You just want the best out-of-box performance without having to go and install a run or install a PPA, then yeah, go with AMD. Or hopefully NVIDIA's will be somewhat competitive. You don't have to worry about that since the AMD drivers are handled by Mesa, so it's like, what? Yeah, they're adequate. AMD doesn't have the performance. But the thing is, AMD's drivers now are community and AMD supported. So no more FRGLX, no more needing to install some proprietary driver like you do with NVIDIA to get the best out of your NVIDIA graphics card. So technically you can get relatively decent performance out of an AMD card. A newish AMD card, I should state. You toss a 5450 into your machine, yeah, that's not going to be a great gaming card. My 1030 curb stomps basically that and some of its ancestors, like the R7240. I need doors. I need lots of doors. Doors are good. Basically, it goes if your card is older than HD, what is it? HD 77,000 or something like that, then your performance will be meh. Yeah, the Vega 64 will do perfectly fine. It will give you about 1060, 1070, 10 in some cases probably even 1080 like performance, but I don't know. I don't have one. I'm running a GTX 1050 Ti with the 418.30 driver installed from NVIDIA themselves. As far as I know, Vega 64's drivers are available on Linux, and they're relatively well founded. If you want to know more, you could always poke Strider in Linux Game Consortium's Discord channel or on Pound Lutris on Freenode. He's got a Vega. Is it a Vega card or an RX 590 or something like that? He can tell you a bit more about AMD's performance under Linux than I can. The newest card that I have of AMD ATI that functions is a 6350 with a DB59 connector, meaning I have to have a proprietary connector that either outputs to DVI or VGA, and it's designed for dual screens. They tried. NVIDIA had a standard out there. Yes. You can say I'm getting prepared to throw chairs. Yes, the latest Alienware has an upgradable CPU. And I agree with Iritio. AMD used to be kind of sucky, but Novu's performance is, especially on some of the newer graphics chips, it's just abysmal. I can play Starbound on a GT 210 with the NVIDIA drivers. I cannot play Starbound with the Novu drivers on the same hardware. Oh, you finally got your HP Omen? my laptop is a ThinkPad T500, so yeah, mine's a bit older than that, Jinxadoo. Wooden chest. Okay. So let's do wooden crate 2. Yay! I got it. Because the whole purpose of this stream is to do something absolutely bonkers, I'm going to create a merchant quarter that goes all from this level all the way up to the surface, and hopefully be able to dig it down even further. So, that should be enough. No. There isn't an achievement for that. But. What? I just want to do this. I don't want to worry about, hey, do I have the ability to purchase this one particular item? No, I don't have a merchant for that. Drat. Bummer. Like, totally bummer, yo. And this is why I needed so many doors, because I am going to cookie cutter this to heck. Hence why I'm taking more time to pay attention to how do you get people to come down and make stores? Well, let's take these 2 rooms here as an example, or at least this one. Let's get someone. I have a box for them to store items in, though those items won't be accessible for you. There is a table and there is a chair. Boom. Merchant. So that's how you get a merchant. You need enough storage containers and you need something with a merchant tag on it. And a table and chair or desk are always tagged as a merchant item. So basically the entire night, yes, So this entire stream is just going to be me doing that. Because why not? So it is going to be a bit of a like a little bit of a boring stream per se, but hey, it's going to be interesting. Ah, okay. I knew something fucky was up there. Let's plop that down. Let's plop that. See if a table will fit. Yes, it fits. Thus you must acquit. This is going to be so bonkers. Come on. There we go. Ha ha! Bulldozer, yow. Admin mode. I am invincible. That's one of the perks of the admin command is you are literally invincible. Let's see how much damage I can take. Okay. Tables down. Go! Whee! Kersplat! 14,073. Okay, so this will not work. This will not do. This will not do. And because I don't need any weapons. Why do I need weapons? I don't need weapons. Weapons are stupid. There we go. Now I should have everything I need to do this. No, I don't. Chairs. Ah. Ah. As you notice, in this particular world, there are no monsters. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this on a barren world, is because monsters do not spawn here. They absolutely do not. Oops. Have fun. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. It's always good to have some good conversation to look at in the corner of my eye. Okay, let's close these up. Oops. Now that works. And let's see how well I did. Oh, I didn't put doors there. That's silly of me. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. What games do I play? Well, I play mostly creative games like Starbound, City Skylines, Terraria. Not Minecraft because I can't afford Minecraft. Let's see, did I get any humans here? I think I got one human. Oh, you didn't see my previous stream? Let me craft something first. Okay, so since you haven't seen my stream from last night, where I kind of did a quick tutorial on how you do guards and how you do merchant building. So, once you get to the outpost and you get to the point where all the shops are now open, you'll... Well, actually, how about this? How about I show you the outpost? So this is the tele shop. This is where you buy teleporters like this. They're a little bit more useful than the flags because you can teleport to other places from them. But I'm just learning that the flags are good for one point transport. The downside is you cannot leave from the flags, whereas you can leave from these teleporters. So you'll notice on some of my other streams, whenever I find a village or a castle or some place that I want to come back to and leave from, I always try and put a teleporter there. They're expensive normally. And then this is Peg Leg Penguin Pete. He sells the stuff. vehicles. So the hover bike, the boat. When I got the bulldozer workshop stuff, it appeared here. This little penguin here is where you get a mech. And down here at the bar at the Beakeasy is a penguin where you can trade diamonds for doubloons, and those doubloons allow you to hire penguin mercenaries. Yes, penguins with guns. Isn't Linux great? Then over here, there's this merchant, Biggie's Reputable Weaponry, where he'll sell random weapons that have some interesting requirements to them. And they're usually very high-powered for early on in the game. The Molten Boomerang and the Hard Chakram are very, very powerful weapons. If I were playing this legit, I'd probably buy stuff from them. Okay. This is where you upgrade your not quite your stats, but your abilities. So, for example, is it in there? No, it's not. Collections, nope. Okay, so you take a look at the tech, and this is where you get the Metroid Ball, the Jump and Dash, and the Triple Jump. And you do missions to unlock these. And those missions are provided by this guy here. This is one of the early missions where this poor bear, he lost his teddy bear. So if you get the sewing machine and enough cotton and enough thread to make the parts necessary to build a teddy bear, and you give it to this, you'll be able to go here and buy various ore that is relatively useful. Level, I think, tier 1 ore. But you can also purchase pickaxe, like the copper pickaxe, the silver pickaxe. And those are incredibly useful early on before you are able to update your matter manipulator. Your matter manipulator being here. And I have it pretty much maxed out, I think. Yep. Except for that one, because I don't want 5x5 tiles. Hold on, have to go use the restroom. Okay, done. So, what you were talking about, Linux Gnuru, you need to go to Frog's Furnishings. And from there, you pick up what's called a colony deed. They are relatively expensive at $7.50, but realize you gain from renting. From the rent that you get, you can usually get about 100 plus pixels per leasee. They also can give you some very, very powerful weapons. They can give you some armors, some clothing, various things you can use as weapons like darts, throwing spears, etc., etc. I usually sell those, and those allow you to earn enough money to be able to buy much nicer and fancier things. I recommend, if you want, I can reread the guide to colony construction after I take you the tour of the outpost. The design, I believe this allows you to make custom custom signs, but I haven't really found much of a use for it. Terramart. Terramart's really interesting, especially early on in the game, before you're able to build a thing where you can just ship off your produce. From here, you can buy the Terramart shipments. Sell food and produce to the Terramart from the comfort of your own doorstep by blasting it into space. Space! You can also grow pets as well, including hen egg, robot hen egg, Mushi, which is like a cow, Fluffalo, which is like a buffalo, Fire Fluffalo, Poison Fluffalo. You have these flowery grass seeds that allow grass to grow in an area that also allows you to grow things. A little red ball for your pets to play with, and a pet house. Now, the stuff that, lore-wise, the stuff that you end up selling to the Terramart, your produce and whatnot, from the launchers and whatnot, go to the Infinity Express, basically the 7-Eleven of Starbound, where you can buy some really, really useful stuff for early on in the game, including fuel, medkits, flares, ropes. That was incredibly useful when I was playing the game without admin mode on. Flashlights are very useful until you get the scanning mode unlocked. Batteries are needed for flashlights, if I remember correctly. You can get various amounts of food here, too. So the stuff that you can't get here, you have to have a merchant. Can I go? Yes, I can go to the Merchant Waste. I'm curious to see how the health is doing on this stream. Health looks good. Yeah. So probably the reason why you're able to watch this Linux Kangaroo is I'm currently streaming on this particular machine at 2,452 kilobits per second. I don't know what the resolution is, but hey, yo. Oh yeah, the big old... No. Actually, the question is, are you sure? Because the final boss is not the final boss in Starbound. There are other bosses that you get that are in-game bosses. Now what might those be? Hold on, let me get the other webpage up. Starbounder. Okay. Vault Guardians are technically the end bosses in the game. I won't spoil that because, well, I showed one on stream. So go check out the Twitch backlog videos if you're watching this within the 30 or 90 days on that Twitch allows. Otherwise, those of you on YouTube, you pwn. But let's see, there's... Yeah, I'm not going to ruin it for Linux GNU, but really, technically, the end-game boss is a Vault Guardian. You have to beat the so-called final boss before you get the end-game boss. If that makes at all sense. I don't want to because Linux GNU and DERS and Nova really haven't beaten the game, so I'd like to not really spoil the game for them. Plus, who knows what kid will be coming around to this stream and be like, hey, I want to watch a Starbound stream.
They spoiled this story for me! Ah!
But again, this is a relaxing game of Starbound, not a piss match. Oh, look at that! Already have missions. I am going to ignore them all. Because I need more. More. Oh dear, I ran out of... Well, that's not going to happen because I'm on the barren waste. There is no water. Worst case, I might find a flood. Ow. 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 That is one of the goals here, is to eventually put in an elevator. But I explored with the mechanism in the barren waste, and I was really not that successful. I need to get rid of the... Okay, come on. Get in there. Why are you not despawning? Shit. Well, that's going to ruin things a bit. Do I have any ancient torches? Yes, I do. What? Whoa! It disappeared. Wow. What? Well, I do know one way to resolve this. It gone. It go exploded, it did. Kaboom! Which means I'm going to have to go back to the outpost at some point. But I don't need the bulldozer for this. It's nice to have, but I don't need it. Well, have fun. Thank you for joining me on this stream. I always stream on, or at least try to stream on Sundays around 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern. So do try and join in for that.
At least I have you, Linux Gnuru.
Sorry, that was allergies. Okay, doors. Oh, fiddlesticks. Did I really bugger that up? I did. I did. I didn't there. Good. Good. I already have rent available in some places. Cool. Hey Linux Canoe, you've been watching Linux Gamecast a bit longer than I. Do you know if they've reviewed this game? I don't remember. Then again, I might have been inebriated at that point. Then again, you might have been inebriated too, so I mean... Bacon? I think I can actually have bacon in the game. Not bacon, but oh well. I had bacon the other day. Luckily it didn't kill me. Not that it didn't try. That hurt like hell. I have no idea. Sound of doors opening and closing. That's great. Okay, matter manipulator. No, I'm not gonna upgrade. So, Linux Gnu, you see the little present thing on the deed there, and the little house in yellow with a little circly dotty thingy that's moving around? That means that rent is available for that particular tenant. That's the word I was looking for. Tenant. Not tenant as in Doctor Who tenant, but tenant as in a resident. So when you see that, if you go up to one of these and you center click, they will give you a gift of appreciation, a rent, if you want to think of it that way. And it can be one of many, many, many things. Many, many, many things. Yes, yes. Many, many, many things. Yar, ha, ha, many things. Here was a tax. Or a quest. Called My Landlord is a Jerk. He's gonna kick me out of my place if I don't get him a bar of chocolate. They sell them at the Infinity Express. But I haven't gotten any pixels. Can you help me out? Requires chocolate 1. On completion. Thank you so very much. Maybe it's time I found a better place to live. You seem like a nice person. If you head over to Frog Furnishings store, you can become a landlord yourself. I'll tell the others here of your kindness. I've done that particular mission. Okay, let's read up on the colony deed. And I'm going to post this in the chat so that you can read it as well. Colony deed is an object that summons a tenant NPC. They can be purchased from Frog Furnishing in the outpost for 750 pixels. When placed on a background wall, the colony deed scans the area to see if it meets the basic minimum requirements for summoning a tenant. The area must be fully enclosed. The background wall cannot have any holes. Walls and ceilings can only have holes if they're filled with a door of some type. They must have at least one light source and one door in the area. Platforms do not count as floors or ceilings. There can only be one colony deed in an area. There is no minimum size requirement on a room beyond that the space needed for a deed, and the door, and the light, and a single tenant. The door can be wired in such a way to prevent the tenant from opening it if the player is feeling cruel. The upper limit of an enclosed area is currently unknown. The colony deed also scans objects within the area to determine what type of tenant it will summon. Every object has one or more tags attached to it, and the number of blocks those objects take up is tallied. If the object placed in a structure meets the requirement for one for more than one type, then the tenant with the highest priority number will be spawned. For a list of available tenants and their specific requirements, see the tenant page. Once placed, a tenant is summoned. The colony deed will scan the room on a regular basis to make sure the bare minimum requirements for the tenant are met, and only those requirements. Objects can be added, removed at will, and as long as the specific tenant's base needs are met, they will be happy. When trying to obtain a specific tenant type, place only the objects required. Then add any extra items that might interfere with that after the tenant has arrived, such as storage objects which tend to summon more generic merchant tenants. So, the colony deed has several modes. A house with a scanning icon with 3 bars going it is scanning. Happy has a happy face with a check mark. Unhappy means there is something wrong. Beacon means you've summoned that person. Rent due is the present. That means you're going to get something good. Error indicates that the structure scan has failed because the minimum requirements were not met for any tenant to spawn. A red cross indicates the tenant has been killed and will be revived in 5 to 10 seconds. The deed checks tenant's vitals every 1 to 2 seconds. And a deed with blank means that it is currently vacant. So hopefully that helps you understand a bit more about the colonies and the deeds and all this sort of stuff. It gets really, really complicated when you go and read this page. I am not going to read it this stream. I mean, that's huge. Let's go and see what... A house or home in Terraria is a structure built by the player that the town NPCs require in order to spawn, with one house required per NPC. A structure must meet several requirements in order to function as a house. See details below. You can check if a structure meets the requirements by using the housing menu top button, labeled with a question mark. NPCs generally retreat to their houses at night and remain in them until dawn. They will also retreat to their houses during a solar eclipse or rain. And that is the first paragraph of the Terraria wiki. It is very, very similar in creating a house. Framework. A house must be fully enclosed with the following features. The side walls, vertical blocks, can be made of blocks, doors, platforms, or tall gates. The floor and the ceiling can be made of blocks, trapdoors, or platforms. So this has one up on Starbound. You can actually use platforms as walls. The whole floor cannot be made of platforms. Darn it. NPC needs at least one solid item, non-platform block to stand on at night. These blocks may not be directly adjacent to either of the two sides of the house. A house must have at least one entrance, which can be a door or a tailgate, a trapdoor, or a platform in the ceiling. Size can be depending. I think the bare minimum is like 6x6 is relatively reasonable. That's the most even. And they must have a light source as well. So the Terraria wiki is a little bit more complicated because you only have so many NPCs that you can bring to your village before you get no one else. Whereas in Starbound, you can have hundreds of friends. Yay! Isn't that fun? And when your tenants have question marks on top of their heads, that means they have a quest for you to do. And those quests can lead to a surprise bag or to additional NPCs in your village, which can be usually guards and whatnot. Well, this one's offering a quest right now. They can offer a quest almost immediately after you put them down, or as soon as they appear. The exclamation mark is what delegates that they have a quest available for you. Well, gee, Willikers, that didn't work out, did it? Huh. Neat. Oh, sorry about that. So, exclamation mark. Exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark. What's the difference? The reason why I can't collect the blocks is that part of the inventory is absolutely full. If I were to, like, toss away some dry sand, yay, now I can collect some more. Like yellow, like I need more dry sand. I need more dry sand like a hole in the head. So literally the answer is my inventory is full. This is not Discord. This is not chat realm. I'm sorry. Sorry to disappoint you, bro. Well, that box will not do. There we go. Wait, no. I need chairs. I need chairs. I really should give these fools a bed somewhere. Why don't I go do that? I mean, I think I've got a bed somewhere. Yes, I do.
Here you go, boy.
Let's see, what else can I give them? Nothing really. There we go. So why am I doing this again? The reason I'm doing this is because if I'm going to build up the barren waste, I want to have as many merchants to buy as much furniture somewhere as possible. And this place is going to allow me to do that. I won't be going and hunting around various planets going like, oh gee, Willikers, wish I could find some Florian furniture, or oh dear, I need some avian furniture. I need 3 pieces. Ah! Now I don't have to worry about that. Which is glorious. You know something? I probably should set up... Yeah, that makes things a whole lot easier. Huh. It seems like we're having some rain outside. Some rain, I tell you. Some rain! Okay, there we go. There's an exclamation mark for you, Linux GNU. Okay, now I need chairs. Chairs! Stop closing the doors on me, you silly fools! Okay, let's put down some more deeds. Boom, 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 boom. Ha ha! Nice. That is a lot of merchants. Holy crap, that's a lot of merchants. I think this has gone on long enough. Why don't I go and explore a bit, have a little bit of fun? Yes, a machine pistol is really fun. Okay, to the ship. Holy crap. Ooh, what is this? What? It's a space station. Or, no, a mining scientist rig. Ah, bummer. I want books. Interesting design here. Really interesting design. Let's go see this friendly ship. I don't think this is going to be necessarily one of my normal 4-hour long streams. I think I'm kind of pittered out. Show me what you've got. And this ship has gas tanks with only 30 fuel. Like that was at all worth it. Make me some cooked bacon. Nom 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 nom. Ah, what? Huh. So this one I'm going to need not the radiation EPP. But a heating EPP. Even though this is a risky planet, because it's in a temperate system, the enemies don't have as high of HP. Hence why I'm able to kill them a lot easier. So, in the case of that one guy who said, I can't find tungsten because I don't have the correct EPP, go to a system with a lower risk level and find a planet on there that might have the mineral that you need. Oh god, no! That worked. Oh hey, another house of interest. Ha, bullshitting my way. Oh, hey, mushroom people. Well, that's kind of neat. Mushroom people are so fun. I'm not even going to bother putting a place here. And I have no merchants. I'll just wipe out the entire town. This is a nice relaxing track. A nice relaxing track for a relaxing Starbound. Ooh, I narrowly missed that one. Oh yeah, this is a snow theme. Just withering away the troubles of the day with a relaxing Starbound stream.
Yay.
Such beautiful music. Really weird biomes. good friends in chat. This has turned out to be a good day. Technically, that tree should not be growing there. By the rules of the game, it should not. So this world had nothing but snowy and one barren. Good to know. Let's go explore a tundra. I mean, I do have the spawn point, so I can go back to the merchant wastes. Okay, let's explore this planet. Hey, ho, let's go. Neat. A cemetery? How spoopy. Normally I'd go in there and be like, I want, but I'm not gonna do that. Ah, Alpine. I hate Alpines. They've got such huge mountains, and the RNG in the game makes it so that they're so difficult to be like so difficult to fudge. Huh. Okay, Florian. Or no, Avian. Sorry. Might as well find a merchant and sell some of the useless that I've got. How the hell are they growing things on the frozen planet? I think this is going to be a temple village. Oh my god, I'm being attacked. I've aggroed them. Oh dear. Come on, dude. So I think I've angered them. I'm free! Ha! I made it, even though I aggroed them. That was glorious. Glorious. So if you break too many things, they'll get angry and go all aggro on you. Interesting. You may be wondering, why do I not go into the depths on some of these worlds? And that is because, well, as I showed in some of my previous streams that you can see on YouTube, I kind of get a little bit carried away. And I forget. I forget to take a look at the time and whatnot. So that can be bad, especially when exporting from Twitch to YouTube has a 4-hour cap. Yay! Sciencey building. With nothing in it. Okay, you know something? I'm gonna call it a night. This has been absolutely fun. At least I know I was able to recover the save from my normal machine. It means I could recover the save from the backup of the backup machine. So yay. Well, this has been a wonderful, relaxing stream. If you like this stream and some of the other stuff, either on my YouTube channel or here on Twitch, please feel free to donate to me via the Libera Pay. If I get enough interest, I may start up a Patreon, but I don't have one as of yet. If you don't want to set up a Libera Pay to toss me a few shekels, contact me. Let's figure this out. Comments below. Like, subscribe, all that other bullshit. Again, I'll shill for Linux Gamecast Weekly, daily. Linux Gamecast Weekly. They do a Wednesday show, Linux Weekly Daily Wednesday, where they talk about Linux news of the past week. And also, their Saturday show, Linux Gamecast Weekly, where they talk about Linux gaming news, reviews, and whatever the hell else they come up with. Tune in to those, and I'll see you consistently here around 6 Pacific, 9 Eastern, U.S. time, for a wonderful 3 to 4 hour relaxing stream of Starbound. Thank you for joining me on this. Thank you to those who have watched, and thank you to those who will watch. Good night.